Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you have been around for a little bit, you may have seen a lot of zero waste videos. Might have been what drew you to this channel in the first place. I have not been doing zero waste for quite a while for a couple of reasons. First of all, I started doing it like mid 2019 or at the beginning of 2019. I did it for about a year, and then COVID happened and all of our bulk stores refused to accept containers, and our produce section kind of locked down and they said you cannot bring your own bags. Our bulk bin sections at the grocery store closed and they bagged everything up in plastic. Our bulk food bins, everything totally closed down. So it was impossible to do zero waste at all. I had to buy everything in plastic. They eased up on those restrictions about 6 months to a year ago around here. However, I had a baby a year ago, and so I just did not have like the energy to put into like living zero waste. Not the energy that I wanted to put into it. However, now my son is 1. I am starting to I heard that Bulk Barn is allowing reusable containers again. They have been for about a year now. I just didn't realize that. And so I am feeling really motivated and excited to do this again. If you don't know what zero waste is, I should say this at the beginning, but if you don't know, it's just when you avoid single-use plastic as much as possible. So you're not buying like produce wrapped in plastic or bags of bread. You're either making your breads yourself, or you're buying them in bulk bins, putting them into your own cloth bags. You can take your own containers, take them to a store, they'll weigh them for you, and you can fill them with whatever you want. I absolutely love doing it before. Having 4 kids, we produce so much garbage and recycling. It's just overwhelming and so frustrating. So I really am excited to get back into it. There's some things though that I want to give myself a break on this time around. So when I used to do zero waste shopping, I had to go to 3 or 4 different stores to get everything plastic free. This time around, I just kind of want to give myself a break and say, do 90% of your grocery shopping plastic free. But if, say, you can't get your cherry tomatoes plastic free at your regular grocery store, that's okay. Just buy them in plastic and make sure you recycle the container. But what I don't really want to do is be trying to go to multiple different stores so I can get everything plastic free. Because I want to keep doing it long term. I don't want to burn myself out. Also for meat, so right now food prices have gone up like crazy. Buying zero waste produce is more expensive, at least when you're buying the amount that I do. If you buy it in bulk, in big bags, it's much cheaper. But if you buy it like individually, it can get really expensive. And I've kind of worked that into my budget this time. I'm just gonna say, save the money that I would spend on buying like baked goods. I'm gonna make those myself, put that part of my budget towards getting my zero waste produce. However, meat, so you can get it like wrapped in paper at the local butcher. That's what I was doing before, but it is so much more expensive. It's honestly like 1.5 to 2 times more expensive. I don't know if we can afford that at this time. I would like to start going to that store again soon because they actually produce all of their meat on the island here, actually in town here. So I think it would be great to support them. But I'm just not sure I can work it into my budget right now. I'm on maternity leave. We are living off of 1 income plus my maternity leave income, which is about 1/4 of what my working income is. So just to be real life. So I don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself. I don't think I can sustain that right now. So I would like to just kind of do a bit at a time. So we're going to be switching like our cleaners and our personal care products. It's easy to do that. Like just buy bars of soap instead of a bottle of body wash. It's a very similar price too. So that's what I'm doing for sure. Produce will be zero waste. Most of our bulk food zero waste because it's so easy for me to go to Bulk Barn. And if I just do 2 grocery stores, that's super simple. I'll just take my containers into Bulk Barn, fill them up, and easy, right? And then what else? Meat though, giving myself a break. Before, when I did zero waste, we didn't want to give up cheese. And so what I did was, instead of buying like a bunch of different kinds wrapped in plastic, like a few smaller blocks, I just bought one really big one. and I like shredded half of it and I sliced half and I froze half of each of those things, and then in my own reusable bags, and it saved us a ton of plastic and it allowed me to reduce waste in that area, yet still have the things we wanted. So like I said, I'm aiming for like 90%, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so the next part of this video is going to be me sharing just a quick haul, just a couple things I bought over the course of this weekend that we needed, and kind of talking you through my choices there. Anyways, that was like kind of a long ramble, so thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so this is kind of a small haul, but I just wanted to show you some of the things that I've been buying these last few days that are zero or low waste, and just explain to you like my choices and why they're a better option. Number one though, notice I have a big plastic jug of milk. This is by a local company. So I live on Vancouver Island and Island Farms is produced here. I don't love the fact that it's in plastic, and I'm actually planning on starting, there's a local company, more local than Island Farms. Island Farms is big and it's all over Vancouver Island, but there's a small company called Couch and Milk Company. So it's just within like Duncan where I live, and they will do deliveries in milk bottles, glass bottles, deliveries of milk in glass bottles, and you put out a cooler, they drop off your order, and they if you have bottles to give back, they will take them back and they will sanitize them and reuse them. So totally zero waste option for milk. Plant-based milk doesn't really work for us right now because my son, he had troubles gaining weight and he really needs the whole milk. His doctors are actually concerned for quite a long time because he didn't gain any weight for quite a while, but he's good now. But the whole milk is really, really helping. So I'm staying with that. We'll probably move him to like almond milk when he's around 2, and we will probably switch more to almond milk ourselves. We are not big milk drinkers though. We just use it in like cereal. So I'm sure my other kids will be totally fine going back to almond milk. We used to use it all the time before, and we use it for cooking and stuff. So anyways, the milk's for him. So I have a jug of this. I will be setting up that milk delivery thing starting for next week on my new like kind of grocery cycle. It costs twice as much as buying this, so I'm hopeful that I can work that into my budget. If not, I really will try not to feel bad about buying jugs of milk. One good thing is that on the island here, I think it might be through all of BC, they are now taking milk jugs back at recycle depots, and they give you a refund. Like you pay a deposit now on your milk jugs and you get a refund for it. So even though it's plastic, that helps me know that they're for sure being recycled, whereas a lot of recycled doesn't actually make it that far. But anyways, just thought I'd explain that. Okay, so over here, so I use the Flash Food app a lot. It is an app where food that's about to expire goes on sale for a really, really steep discount. Like this whole box cost me $2. And zero waste produce has always been kind of expensive for me. I definitely had to up my budget in order to pay for that before, when I did zero waste all the time. So I think Flash Food might help. I don't think Flash Food was available back when I first started zero waste like 3 years ago. So I think this will help. Yeah, $2. There's some grapefruits, lemons, large oranges, little mandarins, and apples. We'll definitely use all that. And I see these produce boxes on there all the time. Anyway, so that, cat food. So this is all, this is a paper bag of cat food. But even if it wasn't, like, we have to buy food for our cats, so I would be buying that anyways. I got this, so I recently discovered at Superstore, the grocery store that I normally go to, they sell stuff like hummus, other dips in metal. So that is awesome, and it's much, much cheaper than buying it in plastic. So this baba ganoush was like $2. You can also buy hummus in these cans, and it's like $1.20. So amazing deal, and it's so nice to not have the plastic. So I got some baba ganoush. This is also plant-based. Some baba ganoushes have mayo. This one does not. Grilled eggplant, sesame paste, citric acid, and salt. Amazing ingredients in this. So I am loving this brand. They have lots of other stuff in glass as well. It's in the international section at my Superstore, so I'll be frequenting this brand a lot. They have like a Nutella type dip in glass, which is really cool. They have like honey that's in glass that is a lot cheaper than honey normally is. So love that. I am not a dark chocolate person. I love milk and blonde chocolate. And I like to buy this President's Choice brand. This is a Superstore brand because it comes just wrapped in cardboard and foil. So those are easily recyclable materials. I got a shampoo bar the other day, actually at Walmart. I know, awful, Walmart. I do go to Walmart sometimes. I like to buy stuff on like produce when it's marked way down there and use it up before it goes bad. But I love the shampoo bar. I've tried shampoo bars before and they weren't great. I hated that they didn't foam up. I know you don't want your like shampoos to foam up, that there's a bad ingredient that makes them do that. I can't remember the name of it, but I just absolutely love this one, zero waste. And I think when you're buying like zero waste products at a place like Walmart, it's going to inspire them or show them that there's a market for it. And then maybe they'll produce other things without plastic waste. So I want to support that. I've got the shampoo bar. It's also very affordable at $5.96, lasts up to 2 months. Brought my soap dish out here. I know it's disgusting, but I bought this years ago at a secondhand store and I keep using it. This is the shampoo bar. Absolutely love that. I bought this at Bulk Barn. It's our local like bulk store. They have lots of loose bars of soap and I love this cucumber and calendula one. I use this instead of a body wash. I've always way preferred like bars of soap for like body cleansing. We just got a zero waste store in Duncan. It's like a boutique store. I went in there the other day and it was so pretty, but it was very like Instagram-y zero waste and I felt like kind of a bum being in there because it was so nice. But they have like cleaning supplies and personal care items all in glass, paper, or bulk, so you can bring in your own containers. So I will definitely be going back there to get like dish soap, laundry soap, stuff like that. I know it'll probably be more expensive than buying it in jugs, but I am so sick of all the recycling and garbage we have been producing the last while that I am willing to budget that in to our grocery budget. So yeah, I got a deodorant and it's unscented. So for whatever reason, when I have bought like deodorants in glass containers before or in paper containers, I could never find them unscented, and that really irritated me, or didn't irritate me, but it irritated like my armpits and gave me really bad rashes. So I went back to using my Dove unscented. This one, however, has been amazing, and it says just deodorant, but it's also working well as an antiperspirant. So I'm excited about this. It was expensive at $18, but deodorants tend to last me quite a long time, like a few months at least. So I like this one. Also got some toothpaste in glass. The only glass toothpaste that I have been able to get before, or that I was able to get before, was a charcoal one, and I'm not a fan of charcoal. I've also heard that it's not great for your teeth. This one though, cinnamon, I really like cinnamon toothpaste. This does taste a little bit like baking soda, so while I like it, I'm not sure if my kids will. I might need to get them a mint one, because the mint will kind of overpower the baking soda sort of flavor, I think. But really like this. This was $8. This will last a long time though. I think there's more in this than in a usual tube of toothpaste. So that was my little like zero waste haul. If you would like to see more of this content, keep an eye for my on my upcoming videos, because I am going to be trying my hardest to shop zero waste groceries again from now on. But realistic zero waste. There will still be some things that are in plastic. The bulk of it will not be. Right now I am aiming for like 90% of our groceries to be plastic free, and we'll just see if I can continue like cutting it down. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.